give me fuel, give me fire, give me that which I desire.
How you doing, folks? Welcome back to World of Tanks with Scout. First off, I'd like to apologize. It's been a long time since I've recorded a video for you all. I've been busy at school getting some things done. But having said that, I have been getting World of Tanks in wherever I can. Got a lot of great footage to show you all. Got some new tanks, the STI, the ISA, got an E-75 recently. But in between all that, I've also been quietly working my way down the Soviet tank destroyer tree. And this is some footage I got in my SU-152. Which is rapidly becoming one of my favorite Soviet tank destroyers. It took me a really long time to get a really dominating, really good game in this vehicle. I got several funny games. Lots of funny things happen when you fire 152mm HE rounds at people. But this was really kind of the defining game for me in my SU-152. It was also one of the last games I played in this vehicle, but more on that later. You see we're here on Himmelsdorf. We're tiered very well. It's actually a 48% game, but the enemy doesn't have any tier 7 heavy tanks. In fact, they really don't have a lot that can take great chunks out of our health aside from the GW Panther and the 2 KV-1Ss. And with that in mind and the fact that I don't have a turret, I've chosen to come down here, down heavy tank alley, because I feel like it really works for a tank destroyer. You see the first thing we come in contact here with is this KV-1S. Get a well-aimed shot. Unfortunately, we got a hit, even a critical hit, but didn't get any damage from the HE explosion, which is really unusual when you're loading HE rounds, I should say. But pretty sure we damaged his gun there, causing him to miss. We'll take that. Hide behind the pile of rocks as we reload, and then come back out and take aim. This pile of rocks and the way I use it is going to be really key to how well this game goes. And there's the shot we were looking for. Nice flat surface. Get another critical hit. Unfortunately, we do take a hit in return. Back off, use the pile of rocks to cover us while we reload. Patience is going to be the key here. We got to fight against a long reload time. And that's why you don't see me taking a snapshot at this T-49. I want every one of these shots to count like that. And there, the KV-1S, you see he rushes his shot and he misses. I can't afford to do that. You see on the minimap, there's nobody down here with me. And if they were to actually rush at me, I'd be in a world of hurt, but they're not. They're sitting back, and as long as they do that, I've got the upper hand here. You see the T-49's annoyance? He's bouncing us. I don't think he's penetrated me yet. And all of those things combined, that's why I'm focusing on this KV-1S. I want to get him out of the game first, and there we go. Third hit finally does it, and he's out. We pull out. Now you see me turning. Again, mini-map awareness. I saw the E-25 coming straight up the middle, and he makes a mistake here. Had he come up over that and engaged, I couldn't have fired back. Instead, he fiddle farts around, tries to side scrape, and that's what happened, ladies and gentlemen, when an HE round gets a full penetration. 830 points, completely wiping out that poor E-25. We're going to hide behind these rocks, wait for the gun to reload, and start looking for this T-49 now that we've eliminated the threat on the flank. Now you see he's gone back out. He did penetrate that time, but again, watching the minimap, I'm seeing the ELC come south. So return, orient on him, use the hill, make sure our left side is covered, and snap the shot off at the ELC. Eliminating again the threat on our flank and enabling us to focus back on our primary corridor fire straight down here down the 8 line. Again, use the I don't know what you would call that, dirt pile for cover while we reload. Come back out, get set up, take our time, line up a good shot. All we got to do with an HE round is touch him, and that's more than enough to take out that poor tier 5 tank destroyer. A little bit of an issue now. It's 9-6. We've got a pretty comfortable lead, but the enemy's on the cap, and every one of them that's left is out there on the western side of the map. So it's time for us to move west and see if we can't do something about these enemy vehicles on the flag. I see the Nashorn to my left down south. Not really worried about him because he's in those alleys and those buildings. Don't think he's going to be able to shoot me as I go by. He's going to have much better targets in the form of the KV-1S, the Hellcat, and the Black Prince that's moving up. So I want to get up here, get on the flag, and make sure this good game where we've got 4 kills already doesn't go down the tubes to a cap. And if you've been paying attention, I've been firing HE rounds this whole game, and I gotta say, I know in my first SU-152 video I said maybe you should carry a mix of rounds, and in fact you can see I'm still carrying a mix here. But I think the more I play this vehicle, the more I agree with Jingles. Because there's such a little difference in penetration between AP and HE rounds, the situations in which you would want to have fired an AP round are so few and far between, and they're so hard to predict, there's really not worth it. And none of those situations will an HE round be a bad choice anyway, so you may as well just fire HE. And maybe keep some premium rounds in case you get thrown into a tier 9 game and you really have to engage somebody frontally. But remember, even an a premium round may bounce. An HE round's always going to do damage. So more and more I'm loading just straight HE with this thing and having a ball. Now you can see I've run out of HE rounds, so I've got standard rounds loaded. All we're looking for is that green armor penetration indicator, and we're able to squeak the shot in there, take care of the Hellcat, pick up our 7th kill for the win. Let's take a look at the results screen. So there you have the results screen for that great game on Himmelsdorf. Mastery badge, Top Gun, and High Caliber badge. 41,049 credits earned, 2,930 experience, counting the double for the first victory of the day in the SU-152. If we look at the team score, the first thing that jumps right out at you is we did the most amount of damage by far, 4,059 points of damage, 7 kills, giving us total base experience 1,465 points. And that is really, in my books, carrying a game. And again, it's just down to the enemy kind of played really into our hands. They did exactly what we wanted them to do, allowing us to use that rock hill for cover and just standing there and trying to trade shots with an SU-152 that's in cover and has all the time in the world to reload without being exposed to enemy fire. Is not really a winning proposition for you. So not all me. The enemy played a role in that, but really happy with the way that went. If we look at the detailed report, you can see that I fired 11 shots, got 11 direct hits and 11 penetrations. Even that critical hit, no damage, the first shot we fired on the KV-1S, still counts as a penetration, giving us 4,059 points of damage. Took 8 hits, 3 of those penetrated, actually managed to bounce 5. Really lucky that we were being shot at by a T-49 and not something more dangerous. Total potential damage received, 1,325 points. Spotted 2 enemy vehicles, damaged 7, killed everybody that we damaged, and got 11 base defense points. Of our 41,049 credits after repair and rearm, able to bring home 27,911 credits. So there you have it, folks. Probably the best game I've ever played in the SU-152. And like I said at the start of this game, it was actually also the last game I played in the SU-152, because right after this, I earned just enough experience to unlock the ISU-152. And that is my new toy, and I have got to tell you that having saved enough free experience to automatically unlock the DL10, that is just a really fun vehicle. Plays a lot like the SU-152, except it's like the SU-152, but more of everything. And I've got some great footage with that vehicle as well. Can't wait to show it to you guys. So again, apologize for the break in between videos, but hey, got to take care of the real world stuff first. I hope you enjoyed it. If you're interested, I'm thinking about doing a compilation of some of the greatest hits, as it were, in the SU-152. Got a lot of big hits from those HE. I'll probably put it to music. Should be a fun video. And then I'm looking forward to bringing you guys some STI, E75, IS-8 footage here in the very near future, hopefully this weekend. So with that, folks, I'm going to go ahead and wrap it up. Hope you had a great time. And as always, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.